Now, you clicked on this video for one of two reasons. One, wow, this build looks cool, and I should see if it's good. Or two, real, what the hell are you cooking? I'm going to be completely honest. This build sucks. Now don't get me wrong, at least when you die, you'll get cool people like this who say, cool build. That is at least until this build gets popular and then they will start calling you a clone, but hey, that's the circle of Chime. But real, how do we play this build if it sucks? Now, let me teach you how to play this build. We'll start off with our first lesson. The first lesson in tactical warfare is to trick your opponents. As you see here, I am just a normal Saintsworn user using the Saint Blade. No big deal, your opponent is thinking. I fight perfectly normally as a Saintsworn player would, and my opponent slowly adapts to my spacing, my range, and my attack speed. Of course, as they think they are winning, that is when I will strike. I'm currently winning, but notice how they start comboing, and they get a small morale boost. This is when I strike, and I say something quirky. But, as they're confused, it's too late. I hit my Sky Shatter kick, and then the Imp's Edge comes out. What is my opponent to do? The whole time they were now adapting is completely thrown out the window, as they have to change their game plan. But alas, it is too late, for I have claimed the victory. This is the first lesson of tactical warfare. Now real, why would you use the normal variant of Sky Shadow Kick and not the Round Spark? It's impossible to hit. Now, little one, for let me teach you a marvelous technique that I call the Sliding Sky Shadow Kick. Allow me to demonstrate. As you can see, you gain distance, unpredictability, and most of all, style. In fact, if you master these two techniques well enough, your opponent may be so baffled that they lost to a Saintsworn's Imp Edge that they may bash the player using it instead of themselves. However, as you Chime dwellers would say, it is free, Elo. Quite a marvelous word, isn't it? Hey you little freshie. Do you suck at building? Well, join Rio's Discord server as it has hundreds of satisfied customers. Look at this satisfied customer. Here's another satisfied customer, and here's another one. You can take a look at his normal build catalog that he has for free, or you can even request a specific build from him. Remember to call 333 I suck at building right now for build 50% off, or use the link in the description to join the server for absolutely no cost. What a steal! You better hurry up and go grab that deal. As I will demonstrate in this clip, you may not even have to use the first technique I taught you fellow youngsters. I will just proceed to fight like normal, and my opponent will be completely confused already from this sight. Watch as they back off in fear and question reality itself, as a Saintsworn user is using both Twisted Puppets and Imp's Edge on the same build. You have won the most important battle of Chime, which is presentation. They feel demoralized immediately and feel as if victory is impossible to reach. We will now show clip 4 demonstrate the two first techniques I taught you younglings. We are fighting against a Wraithclaw Salt Chemist. You rarely see these creatures in the wild, but be careful as they can be quite ferocious. Do not fear, as I have trained vigorously for these dangerous situations. They cannot harm me as I know how they think, act, and fight. You must gain the upper hand against these beasts. They are typically the ones who corner, but you must flip the tables against them and put them in the corner. Once they do this, they will start cowering in fear. As you can see, I have pressured the beast to create space and use their potions. You can tell that fear is running quite rampant when they do this. I do have quite some trouble chasing the beast down as my build has 0 agility. They get their drink fully, but remember, You must keep the pressure against these beasts. The beast starts to gain the upper hand, but I calm myself and remember my training. I parry the beast attacks, and when I see an opening, I cast my mantras elegantly and put the beast back into the corner. As the morale is already low, this is when you can lower it even further. I say my elegant line and use sliding sky shatter kick. This is when I use my final ace up my sleeve, which is the Imp's Edge. The beast in even more fear cowers as it tries escaping, but it is in vain. I once again keep attacking this ferocious beast, never stopping my barrage of attacks. It is absolutely crucial that you do not give them time to think. With that, you can finally defeat this creature. As you can see here, even when it's taking its last breaths, the beast is still in denial. Alright, for those who weren't pausing the video when I stopped to take out the weapon, these are the stats. I know. They're not really that exciting. You may be wondering how I even got Saintsworn with 15 Flame, 12 Frost, and 15 Shadow. As you need at least 20, right? Well, yes and no. You see, pre-shrine, you get 40 Shadow Cast, 40 Flame Charm, and 20 Frost Draw for your mantras, and Twist of Puppets. Surprisingly, you can interact with pillars pre-shrine, and even after you Shrine of Order, they will still be saved. This is when you then get 20 Thundercall and 20 Guild Breath, so that you can interact with the 2 last shrines, and it will give you Saintsworn. Just remember, this build's not as powerful as the other builds you may fight against, but I can tell you one thing, it is fun as hell to play. So, don't sleep on this, prog it before the mods patch it, and consider subscribing. This build was actually hell to prog. See you guys in the next video. You gotta whack them, you gotta keep whacking them. Hey, you'll win eventually. Oh shoot, I might actually lose this. Shadow gun. Okay. I gotta lock in, I gotta lock in, I gotta lock in. Got the crit, got the crit. Alright. Wait. What? Rising Flame and... I lost the time match? It's impossible. It's the build's fault. It's not, it has nothing to do with me at all. There's nothing better I could have done. It is all the build's fault. It is all the build's fault. I did nothing wrong.